Finally open up the V-berth. Allow a little bit more air circulation in it. And finally got some power tools, finally got some electric. Thanks to another boatie here. But a lovely little boat he's doing some work on and off. You know, fighting with his missus about the colour palette. Yeah, I'm still pretty vexed that, you know, it's like something you think the marina would deal with, boaties end up dealing with. If I knew that, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have chose this place, but I'm getting there. That seacock is getting drilled out. But yeah, hopefully with this extra airflow now, this is all going to be fiberglassed back into the frame. It just needs to be cleaned off. Now I can get rid of this horrible paint and yeah, proper fiberglass all this, so it's integral, because you ain't that fucking integral with that fucking crappy, well, it's not crap, I mean, you can use it, but I think on something like this, especially if there's a lot of mass, you don't want the vibrations coming through that. I'd rather like it crack here or here, and yes, I'd need to round out that bit, but you know, any issues here, it's not a big slab of wood that's going to smack someone. Somebody's not going to be in the way, which is a lot safer for a smaller boat like this. And yeah, for the back, as you can see, it's still the way it is, but we still have a bit of moisture. But I do have a little heater running now, so that should fix some of the issues. Yeah, progress finally, after sitting here freezing my bollocks off for a week. Fun. And of course the wonderful post 60s. I have so much wood dust over my phone. Post I mean, Jesus fucking wept. That's some metal strand that was tied on this base bit here as well. It's tied on with metal strand, and that's just literally hanging over that socket that's broken. But yeah, it's not disconnected. I've completely disconnected the battery, but yeah, all of this is coming out, getting redone, proper marine grade. Yeah. So there's that. Progress. Nice. Excuse my guitars. I'm gonna put a new plate on there as well. I'll grind it down a bit, and should be able to do some glassing on the inside now. Just put like a box on the outside to keep it contained. Yeah, that's pretty good wood there. Should be able to cut it out, because I'm gonna smooth all this up, round it off, round all that off so it's tapered down. So when I put the glass on and completely glass this V-berth bit, it's all good, and of course it means my doggo has more room. Yeah. So we has progress. Good times. Let's go get that fucking seacock. God knows how long that was in the boat and hadn't been replaced. And yeah, maybe I'm a bit anal, but I would replace my seacocks every 2 years, just because the amount of movement and vibration in the water. Yeah, and it just tears things to shreds. You know, you got to respect nature. Nature will, you know, utilize entropy, and things will fall to pieces. But it's about managing them. You know, if you're on the water, you do the bosun work. If you're on a hard or a marina, you know, just keep chopping away at it, keep it good. And this thing hasn't been taken care of. But now I'm here to take care of it and get this work done, because I have a work ethic, which is get it fucking done. So yeah, I've still got to wait for the 6th for the tin yard to open, and I'm going to go down there and ask him if he can help us out, get some of his advice, because, you know, I'm not going to make any assumptions. Still don't know what I'm going to put in between. There is an idea of putting carpet in there, but it's just sourcing carpet, and this place is the most dreariest village with nothing in it apart from funeral homes and shops and cafes and funeral homes. Guess who lives here? Apart from people that renovate kitchens. Yeah, this is a part of the country that doesn't know what's going on in the rest of the country. Oh well. You'll probably find out soon enough. So you have a new boss. I know, because I met them overseas. Oh, God almighty. Anyway, yeah. Soon we'll be on the water. Happy sailing. Happy sailing. It was funny. Every time I go into the Chandlers here, and it's an absolutely wonderful Chandlers, brilliant broker that sold me this boat. They were really cautious and, you know, wanted to make sure that, you know, I knew what I was doing and all that. And the chandlery here is absolutely brilliant. But it's like every single time I go in there, somebody's talking about one of their relatives who's passed away or got a brain tumor or something. It's like, jeez, you know, the type of people that live here, the older, it's like the last vestige of boomerism. I'm gonna get this shit sorted and head up to Suffolk, I think. There's a couple of nice places up in Suffolk, and of course you have the I'll choose the time. I forget the name of the river. It begins with D. I forgot it, but anyway, there's some nice places up there, and I'll look up there and do some work. I may even just continue going up north. Don't know yet. If you've got any ideas, any marinas you know of that have good supplies and people willing to give their 2 cents, and I'm always open for people giving their 2 cents, as long as it's like it comes with experience, not I have a PhD in this shit. Good for you, mate. How long have you been working on this? A month. Alright, mate. Goodbye. Anyway, yeah. Progress is finally being made. I need to find another one of these though. It's got to be the smaller one for that, to block it off, because again, I can't really do any glass work in this weather. I mean, I can do some, but it's not going to be the best in this weather. But because I have a way to clamp two pieces together, a lot of that can be Sikaflexed over, and because there is pressure with the 2 seals clamping, should be safe and sound. Yeah, we're on our way. Let me see if I can get a picture of the glass. It's cracked. I don't actually. I thought it was the original glass, but it might not be. It might be some like old perspex. But yeah, it's definitely needs replacing. And of course, as I said before, I'm going to double glaze it. The double glaze system on, so I have some insulation in the windows, so I'm not getting moisture coming in. Might also pull this out, because see, one of the problems, it's a problem with this boat and this design as well, is the fact that there are lots of areas, especially like this one here, that's different. This one had like a tray, but water, you just pool in here, and that's going to trash this over time and weaken it. So yeah, all this needs to be smoothed out and reglassed, which is going to happen. I'm going to reglass it and stick some carbon fibre lines running through, strengthen up, but allow for that twisting, and you know the hole's going to go through on the water. But yeah, definitely need some insulation. Yeah, and I want to, all these bits that are coming in, I want to have them properly embedded, so they're not like these silly little caps. They don't work. I mean, I'm assuming they're supposed to give some level of insulation, but I'll pull one out. Oh, in the bilge. Everything's in the bilge. There it is. Yeah. I mean, you think, okay, that might work, but all that's going to happen is water's going to pool in there, and that's going to allow for more condensation because there's water present, you know. So they're going to be properly embedded, so they actually bolt into the hull properly. So basically, having a plate of they do carbon fibre, or I can't remember the name of it. It's basically big blocks of glass that's been pressed and sealed together. M8 is it? I don't know. I can't. Names confuse me. It's like I know what it is, but I don't know the name. There's probably like 70 names for it, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna replace all that. I mean, you can kind of see, you know, it's not the best. You know, I was chatting to another guy who let me have his power line about you know, condensation and structure and all that. And it does matter on boats because, you know, it really does. It's important to look after your boat, otherwise they suffer, and they suffer really bad, and you won't know until something really bad does happen. But yeah, I think my next job is sorting out the kitchen, so I have a proper kitchen. So like this bit here, which comes round, this bit on this side is going to be moved back in, and I'll put a board there, so the vent that's up there, and this kitchen space will be contained. So any cooking that I do will be contained in that area, and any moisture will either go into the sinkway. So instead of having the sinkway over there where the companionway is, which is, it just seems disgusting to me, the idea of putting my boots on my sink, but having it here instead of down there allows for any sort of like moisture from cooking and hot drinks to, you know, boiling, to go straight into that vent, which is the proper way to do it. Because there's probably other boats that work really well for having the kitchen bit right next to the companionway, but this ain't one of those boats by a long shot. This boat's sort of like, it tries to be more than it is, and it fails because it now has too much. So yeah, again, my messy little bed there, where I throw everything when it's not in here, that's going to be removed and just be flat, I think. Or I'll have a fold up bed that folds up out of the way when I'm underway, and when I want to get a kip, I'll just drop that down. And yeah, anyway, I've babbled enough, so it's not going to be a short. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do with that. Big chunk. Oh, I might do something with this. Maybe raise it a bit and then just shorten it a bit. I don't know. Yeah, I might just round these off so they're still integral to keeping the hull shape, but not. You know, I mean, there's so much more room now. I can work, and I'm not. I mean, this is still in the way here, but you know, I've got more. Hold on. Sorry, I'm about to show my ugly fucking face again. Right, so now I've got more movement, more safety. I might actually on here put like handholds. Might do that, but now I have more movement. There's more access, and there's less ability for things to get condensated. There's more airflow through the boat, which is what I want, because this boat is terrible for airflow. Yeah. More work. Excellent.